Hey everyone, it's Tracey Jeanne and welcome to my video. So I made YouTube mainly to tell my crazy ass stories because my life has just been a total shit show. I'm just kidding. My life used to be totally insane. Now that I'm in a much better place, I can talk about all that crazy shit because I just can now. If I was going through it, I wouldn't want to talk about it while I was going through it, but now that it's over with, I can talk about it. So I have so many crazy stories with this. I don't even know how many stories to put into this. I might have to make them like all separate stories. That's how crazy they are. So this is a storytime video. I'm probably gonna do mostly storytime videos. We'll see. Stick with me and you'll find out. While I'm at it, hit subscribe, it's free, and if you get a notification from me, you can always ignore it. But it would just really mean a lot to me if you subscribe to me. And you can like the video too if you want. And maybe even comment something. Is this better lighting? It wouldn't be a Tracey Jeanne video without way too bright lighting and hair not done. I never do my hair for videos. I don't really know why. I don't like to style my hair a lot because the heat messes with the color. So enjoy, again, the natural hair. Wish it was straightened, even curled. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so the story is basically in the title, so I guess my job here is done. I hope you guys liked my video. I'm just kidding. So I dated this guy for a really long time when I was younger. We broke up. We were apart for years. It had been at least 4 years, I think. And I don't like to give away who I'm talking about in my videos, and I could be talking about literally anybody because I re-date my exes all the time. For some reason it's like, I don't know. It's somebody I already know and already dated, so I know what it's like to be with them and I'm already comfortable with them. So because there's a time where I just seemed overwhelming to start dating a new person, get to know them, see how you guys are together. You know all that shit? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about? I just didn't feel like doing that shit. So for a long time I would just re-date exes that I had dated years before and stuff like that. So I've re-dated a lot of exes and almost all of them have had tattoos, so I could be talking about anybody. I hope you guys don't notice my lighting has changed like 3 times. I keep getting up to put it lower and lower and lower. Hopefully it's good now. So to finally get to the story, I dated a guy, we broke up a few years later, he comes back into my life. I didn't even really want to see him again. He had been asking me to hang out for a while. I wasn't really into it, but then one night I was at a party and I was with a mutual friend and he asked me to hang out because he saw we were together. I thought, alright, this is probably my only chance I'm gonna be with a mutual person, so it'll be me, another guy, and him, so I guess since he's like, won't leave me alone, I guess I'll hang out with him and just bring this other person. So me and this other person went to his house, we hung out, he tried to get me to sleep over, tried to have sex with me, not happening. So I went home, whatever, I wasn't really feeling it. I'm like, I guess I'll hang with him one more time, kind of like to say goodbye because I'm kind of like done with him. So I went to his house. And I forget why, but I opened his closet for something and I saw a literal shrine of me. What the fuck? What the hell? I don't know if I can curse on here. What the actual heck? At the time, my self-esteem being low as it is, I was like, hey, this is kind of nice that a guy's so obsessed with me, he has this fucking shrine of me in his closet. He was like, I hope you don't think this is weird. Do you think it's weird? You should think it's weird. I think it's weird. I might have even took a picture of it. I don't know if I can include the picture without people realizing who I'm with. Because the picture might be obvious, like, oh, there's obviously that person. I might be able to include a picture. We'll see. If not, I'll try to describe it to you. There's a picture of us on top of this, like, shrine thingy, and it was almost like a pyramid. There was a bunch of pictures below and just and just a bunch of like cards and notes and like candles and like all this other stuff. Yeah, pretty insane. Okay, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself on the story, so to go back a little bit, while we were still texting, before we actually hung out, he said something like, I wish I had the text to show you guys. Wait, I think I have the text. I think I put it on Twitter. Because even though all my texts basically auto-erase after a certain period of time, I think I actually tweeted it. Like, I didn't say who it was, but I said, this is a text I just got, and like didn't say who it was, obviously. Because I can talk about my life, but I'm not gonna like totally out other people's business, you know what I mean? I found it! Oh my lord. The craziness. I'm saving it from Twitter. I might include a screenshot of this text in the video so you guys can read it, but I'll just read it to you, either way. So it doesn't show any of the text beforehand but he said, but I see tattoos the same way. All that matters is what it means to you. People will love it or hate it, but so what? I have a full sleeve planned already. And one certain tattoo might even have secret Tracey meaning behind it. Winky face. Continuing. I'm also listening to your Kid Cudi song right now, lol. Okay, that's not important. It's a Kid Cudi song. It sounds like it's whispering, Tracey, Tracey, Tracey. And really it's saying like, crazy, 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 or something like that. And then it doesn't show what I said or anything, it's just his text. Then it says, that's right, a tattoo that will always remind me of you. You're under my skin forever, lol. The amount of times in this video I've just been like, what the actual fuck is like too many at this point. And I didn't answer, so the next day I get a text saying, that sounds a little creepy, but in my defense I just woken up. And he spelled defense like defense, like D-E-F-E-N-C-E. So again, at the time, I wasn't as creeped out by all of this as I am now because a lot has happened since then that I'm sure I'll get to in other videos that just made me realize how creepy it truly is. So at this point in time I was like, oh, like someone wants to get a tattoo with a meaning of me? That's unbelievable, that's amazing. That's like so meaningful. I'm so flattered that anybody would do that, would get a tattoo with me of the meaning. So fast forward to we hung out. And he wears long sleeves because he has really bad self-harm scars from years ago because he had an episode where he tried to kill himself over me and just really sliced up his arm horribly. It was horrid. It was horrible. I hate talking about it. He cut himself really badly, so the scars are obviously still here to this day. He always wore long sleeves. Eventually, I saw him shirtless. Sorry. I gave into his ways. No, I'm just kidding. There was a night we just had a deep talk about life. Just like I kind of changed my mind about him. I'm like, alright, maybe I will give him a little chance. So I saw him with his shirt off. And so I finally had seen him without the sleeves, and it turns out he wasn't thinking about getting the Tracey tattoo. He already has it. He already got the tattoo. Alright then, here's what it is. What the fuck? What the hell? I don't know if I can curse on here. What the actual heck? Oh well, that's all I got for this story. But don't worry, there'll be many more. Oh, how can I not mention my Ice 9 Kills shirt? Can you guys see? It's Ice 9 Kills crop top. This was actually like an extra large or something. I saw it was the only one left. I said, fuck it, I'll get it. I'll fucking sew it or some shit. And it fit me perfectly, which is crazy because I weigh fucking like 90 pounds. Ice Nine Kills is one of my all-time favorite bands, probably like my second all-time favorite band. I just saw them in concert on Thursday. It was one of the best nights of my entire life. I have seen them 5 times beforehand, but for some reason this show was just like the best ever. Ice Nine Kills promo, totally check them out. I'll link something in the description. And while you're down there, might as well subscribe to me, right? I mean, why not? So I hope you guys liked this video. If not, hopefully I'll get better at this whole YouTube thing. Stay tuned for my future videos, and yeah, that's it. I always feel so awkward the way I say bye. Bye guys! That was awkward.